How to set up emails for abandoned carts with your Shopify store. Hey everyone and welcome, I hope you're all doing great. In this video I will take you through the steps that are needed to send out automations with emails to entice people to buy the things they left in their cart, or abandoned cart in other words. Meaning, if someone just went to your shop, they added some products to their cart and then they just left the website for some reason, maybe they were in a hurry or whatever it may be, you don't want to lose out on that customer. So what you would want to do is set up an automation, which is basically is going to send out an email after they have left, a few hours after they have left, to remind them that, hey, you have some products in your cart. Maybe you should take a look back and buy them. As simple as that. So I'm going to show you two different methods that we can actually use, one of which is going to be from within Shopify itself, and the other one is going to be using third-party applications if the one from Shopify does not suffice, maybe customization wise and so on. Now the Shopify one I can't really show because this is not really my account, and this is just going to be for tutorial purposes, but I'm going to show you regardless how to actually go ahead and find it and set it up, or not set it up, but just how to get started with it and how to find it. So let's just go and dive into it. So you would want to go to the marketing tab from your Shopify admin. And then from here, you would want to click on automations. Now, automations is basically the place where you'll be able to set up sending out emails or workflows in specific scenarios. One of which is going to be an abandoned cart. So we can just click on view templates. And from here, you will find plenty of templates to choose from. And the one that we are basically going to be looking for is abandoned cart. So just go ahead, click on this one, and just make sure you activate it. The only thing else you could do is adjust how the email is going to look like. And also if you want to add more conditions to the actual workflow itself. And this is going to be method number one, which is going to be from Shopify itself. Now, if you don't prefer this way, you want to use a third-party application, you can also do so. There is going to be a lot in store for us to use. So we can just go to the apps section from the bottom left, click on add apps, and then from here we can just go to the Shopify app store. And you would want to go to the top section here and look for abandoned cart. And we are going to be finding a lot of other applications that we can actually use. The one that I highly recommend is going to be up push abandoned cart recovery, because it does have a free plan and is going to be well, from what I've seen, is better than other applications in here within the free plan. So we can just go ahead and click on that, and we would basically want to install, but you can read more about it if you would like, learn more about it and so on. You have a lot to go for. So basically you just want to click on install here, and then we can just wait for it a little bit. It shouldn't take too long, and we would want to basically confirm our installation for up push, and it should be installed for our Shopify store. Okay, so now that we have installed this, we would want to basically set things up real quick with this quick setup guide. So first, upload your logo. I don't really have one right now, but I'm just going to be using this one as if it is my logo. And then here, if you want to publish, not if you want to, but you would want to publish a pop-up. So edit and publish pop-up, click on that. It's going to take us to the Shopify customization page for our shop, basically. And you want to turn this on. And then you would want to basically click on save. This is not going to be for the email. This is going to be a pop-up before they leave, basically, which is also going to help quite a lot. Once you have clicked on save, once you have turned it on, you can just exit out of here and move on to the next one, which is enable theme extension. Again, you would want to click on that and enable it real quick. The setup does not really take too long to have, so we can just click on save once it's actually turned on, and again just exit out of here. Lastly, we have customization or customized automation workflows, which is basically what we are going to be looking for. So from here, what we can do is right away skip this whole thing here. And what we can do is just go to the top where we'll find abandoned cart recovery. This is basically the one that we actually want to look out for. And just as a reminder, the free version allows for up to 50 emails. So yeah, make sure you have that in mind so you can, just test things out and then maybe even upgrade. But you can just exit out of that since I have already talked about it. And we would want to basically click on abandoned cart recovery, and it's going to basically open up the workflow that is going to be working for us for this entire section. So we can see the trigger is going to be when a subscriber adds a product to the cart without checking out. Then the web push one is going to be the next step, and the email one is going to also be that. So you left something in your cart, buy them now before they get out of stock. And this is going to be the push notification. And then the email is going to be, did you forget something? And then it's just going to obviously entice them. And you can simply customize it, which I will show you in a sec. And then we can see here, this is going to be 30 minutes later, and this is going to be about 20 minutes later. Here we have wait for 2 hours, which is going to show the next web push, a message. Now is the right time to finish what you started, and so on. It's going to show your logo. And then here we can see wait for 1 day, and it's going to also show you that. And for emails, they only set up 2, which is going to be the 30 minutes one, so after 30 minutes. And then we also have the one after 2 hours. So we can just go ahead and add even more if you would like. Now to customize any of them, we can just click on edit for this one. And by the way, for the time being, it is inactive. So we would want to turn this on in order for it to be active. But we can just go ahead and click on edit. And in here, we can actually go ahead and change the text. So we can just do something like you left something in your cart. You can just go ahead and change it up, but I'm not really going to do that. So I'm just going to add something just so it can look different. Anything here. I'm really out of examples here, but you can just go ahead and set up the text in here and click on save after you're done. And we can see that it is actually changed. We can see the edit here. And same goes for email. If you click on customize, you can actually go ahead and change the subject and the preview text. And if you want to edit the entire template, you can simply click on edit template, and you will find the entire email here where you can actually go ahead and edit things out. Just make sure you don't mess with these brackets things, because this is going to be basically the automation of having a specific person's name and so on. You would just want to mess with the text here. So just go ahead and change whatever you like. And then if you want to also add stuff like a section, you can also do so. But yeah, maybe you want to remove the whole discount thing. We can just go ahead and delete it and click on save at the top right. So click on save, make sure you actually save it, and you can also send test email to see how it's actually going to look like in the inbox. And we can also change the waiting time before this is sent out for the person. So if you would like it to be even longer, you can do so, or you can just keep it the same. Another option that you can do is either add another web push notification or add email block entirely, where you will be able to just add your subject, preview text, the waiting time, and also the template that we have. It did not have because I did not save it. And basically, once you're pretty much happy with this entire thing, you can just simply click on turn on here, and you can just have the workflow being activated basically. And you just need to make sure that the emails are also active, otherwise it's not going to send anything. And maybe you just want to have emails without the push notifications, you can simply delete them. It's completely up to you, but you can always add them back from here. With that being said, this is pretty much how to send out emails for abandoned carts with your Shopify. Hopefully you found it to be helpful and useful, and thanks for watching.